Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to solve day 17 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now, without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today I am going to solve problem number 1325. Delete leaves with a given value. Okay, so in this problem, we have given a binary tree root and an integer target. Okay, so we have to delete all the leaf nodes with value target. Okay, note that once you delete a leaf node with value target, if its parent node becomes a leaf node and has the value target, it should also be deleted. Okay, so you need to continue doing that until you can't, right? So let's understand this with our example one. Okay, so this is example one given to us. Okay, so initially this is where my root starts. Okay, so initially what I'm going to do here, I'm going to check in the left. Okay, I'm going to the left of this root. Okay, here after going to the left, okay, again I have to go to the left. Okay, again I'm going to the left of this node, right? And after that, here if I go to the left of this node, then I am going to return null, right? Because there is nothing. Okay, if I go to the right of this node, then I have to return null because there is nothing in the right of this node, right? So from here but I am going to check if the root dot value, okay, if the root dot value is equal to my target, yes, my root dot value is equal to target, and root dot left is equal to null, yes, and root dot right is equal to null, yes, this is correct. That simply means that this is my leaf node and my leaf node has value 2. Okay, so all the conditions are satisfied, right? My root dot value is equal to target, my root dot left is equal to null, and my root dot right is equal to null, right? So from here I am just going to return nothing but null. Okay, so I am going to return null here. Okay, then this will become my root. Okay, I am returning, right? So this will become my root. Okay, so here again I am going to check if my root dot value is equal to target, yes, this condition is satisfied, and my root dot left is equal to null, yes, my root dot left is equal to null, since I have returning null now, right? Since I am returning null from this position, so yes, my root dot left is equal to null, this condition is satisfied, and my root dot right is already null. Okay, so this condition is already satisfied. So from here I am again going to return null. Okay, again I am going to return null. Okay, this is done, this is done. Then after that my tree is going to look like this: 1 3 4, and there is one node here 2. Okay, this is how my tree is going to look like: 1 3 2. Okay, then I'm going to the right of this. I have to check in the right. Okay, so I go in the right and I am going to check. So this will become my new root. Okay, so here my root dot value is not equal to target. Okay, and there are some values in the left, so here I am again going to the left side. Okay, and now after that again I am going to the check in the left. So left value is null and my right value is also null. Okay, right? So from here I am going to check if my root dot value is equal to target, yes, and my root dot left is equal to null, and my root dot right is equal to null. So here from here I am going to return null. Okay, so this is how my tree is going to look like after this: 1 3 and 4. Okay, and in the end, okay, I have to check all these things here. So here we don't met these conditions, right? Where our root dot value is target and root dot left is good null and root dot right is good null. We don't met all these conditions. So in the end we have to just return the root of our tree. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear the implementation, how I am going to solve this problem. Okay, so see here, I am visiting all the nodes one time. Okay, so I am going to say that my time complexity for this one is going to be O of n, right? This is going to be my time complexity, and my space complexity is going to be nothing but O of h. H is nothing but the height of my tree. Okay, because I am going to recursively call for all the nodes now. So in the worst case scenario, I am just going to say that my space complexity is going to be O of h and my time complexity is going to be O of n. Okay, so now I am going to write the same code here. Okay, so this is here now. So here first I am going to check if my root is equal to null. Then in that case we have to simply return null. Okay, this is one base condition. Then after that I'm going to check the root.left values. Okay, so root.left is nothing but I'm going to call this method recursively, remove leave nodes root.left, and here I am going to pass my target, and same way I'm going to call for root.right is nothing but remove leave nodes root.right, and here I'm going to pass my target. That's it, right? And after that I have to check for this condition if my root dot value is equal to target. Okay, if my root dot value is equal to target and my root dot left is equal to null. Okay, and my root dot right is equal to null. Okay, if this is the condition, then in that case I have to simply return null, right, if this condition is met, and in the end we have to just return the root. That's it. Now let's try to run the code and see if there are any code issues. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? So now let's submit the code. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And it beats 100% of users with Java. Okay, so now let's see how this approach is working. Okay, so let's debug the code. Okay, initially my root is not equal to null, so I am not going to return anything. Then I go to the root.left. Okay, I go to the root.left. Here I'm again going to call the methods. Okay, root.left and target. Okay, so here I reach here at this stage. Then after that again I'm going to call my root.left. Okay, so now since my root value is null, okay, so from here, from this step I'm going to return null. Okay, then I'm going to execute this root.right. So this was my root. Okay, so I go to the root.right. This value is also null. Okay, so from here also I'm going to return null, and then after that I'm going to check if my root.value is equal to target. Yes, it is true, and root.left is equal to null and root.right is equal to null, so I am returning null here. Okay, this is done. Now this will become my root. Okay, so this will become my root, right? So from here I'm going to check again. Okay, if my root dot left is equal to I'm going to call for root dot left. So now right now my root dot left is also null. Okay, so I'm going to return null. Then my root dot right is also equal to null. Okay, so I'm going to return null. Then again I'm going to check for this condition, root dot value is equal to target. So this condition is met here, so from here also I'm going to return null. Okay, this is done. Then now after that I have to call my root dot right. Okay, so here this is my root dot right. Then after that root dot right I am going to call my root dot left, and in the root dot left I'm going to call my root dot left, and here I'm going to call my root dot right. So both are going to return null. So if I reach at this position, okay, this node, so here from here I'm going to check if root dot value is equal to target. Yes, it is true, and root dot left is equal to null and root dot right is equal to null. So from here I'm going to return again what, null. Okay, then after that I go to the right of this 3, and here I am going to check for this left. So it is also not equal to null. If it is also equal to null, and it is also equal to null, but from here the value is not 2. Okay, not equal to targets. Okay, so I don't need to do anything. Okay, so in the end I have to just return my root. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with the implementation. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.